So welcome all of you all to another YouTube session. So this is my first video I'm going to upload in my channel. So my first video is going to be on the social issues in Sri Lanka right now. So basically we got to know that since the past 2 or 3 years or maybe 1 or 2 years, Sri Lanka has been facing a very large problem, which is fall in the economy or the economic crisis, which happened because of the lots. I mean the which happened because of the inadequate funds Sri Lanka has to, I think something, yeah. So now in this video we're going to see about some of the social issues Sri Lanka is facing, and the first issue we can see is the addiction for drugs. So as we have, I hope you all have a TV in your house, and in the TV when you log into your news, you always get to see and hear about the word called ice, specifically ice, because what it's become a famous drug amongst the youngsters and the school students. Most of them are becoming addicted to this drug because it's very easily affordable and it's available everywhere. And the suppliers do know that once the student starts to take just once, he or she will obviously get addicted to it, and he or she will want more of that. So this is the best opportunity they can get, so they use that. And they just so there are many social and ethical issues surrounding the use and abuse of drugs. So these issues are made complex, particularly because of conflicting values concerning drug use within modern society. So values may be influenced by multiple factors, including social, religious, and personal views. Within a single society, values and opinions can diverge substantially, resulting in conflicts over various issues involving drug abuse. So since the 1960s, drug abuse has occupied a significant place in the public consciousness. So this heightened awareness of drugs and their consequences has been influenced largely by campaigns and programs oriented towards educating the public about dangers of drug abuse and about how individuals and societies can overcome drug-related problems. One of the most hotly contested issues concerning contemporary drug abuse centers and whether currently illicit drugs should be legalized. So another major area of concern involves the abuse of drugs in sports, which can send conflicting messages to young generations whose idols are professional athletes. So next problem is poverty and homelessness. Since a lot of people lost their jobs, so they most probably had to leave their homes, because most of us don't own homes in Sri Lanka here, because it's a very difficult task to do. So earn money and build your own house, get a plot of land, all of those are big things, right? And in this time, if you see anyone building a house, yeah, they're great. Hats off to you all. And now, poverty and homelessness. So poverty is one of the biggest factors become behind homelessness, and defined as a state of not having enough possessions to assets to fulfill a person's needs. Poverty and homelessness are severe issues in almost every part of the world. This means that poverty can include social, economic, and political elements as well. While there are many definitions to consider, one thing is for certain, that poverty results in exclusion from the society. So when people don't have enough financial resources to have an adequate standard of living, they can't afford to spend on luxuries, so they can only focus on the basics. So when you think that you need to have rice and curry every day, before we used to have it for 3 meals, but now you see most of the families, they have only two, or rather even one. So since they get excluded from the society, they are neither well educated nor in the best physical condition. Next, we come to the health issues. Social issues in healthcare are also known as social determinants of health. Social determinants of health are the circumstances of the places where people reside, work, learn, and engage in recreation. These circumstances are the result of the distribution of money, resources, and power across international, national, and regional levels. Systematic health inequities can often be attributed to social issues, and there are basically six factors: is class or income, legal status, race and ethnicity, gender identity and sexual orientation, disability, and religion. So with that we come to a conclusion that there are a lot of problems to be discussed about Sri Lanka, but these are the main problems which we could see in Sri Lanka because of the fall in the economy, and now this has become prevalent among everywhere. Like wherever we see these issues mainly. So with that we can come to an end this session, and I hope you got a small, I think a little bit of understanding of the current problems Sri Lanka is facing, and I hope you like the video. Thank you.